Hi, my name is Samantha, and I'm doing a YouTube video to share my story and my experience with the Gardasil vaccination. I actually participated in the HPV vaccination study put on by Merck about 10 years ago. I was about 21 when I started, and it really had a huge impact on my life, and I'll get into that now. I received 3 doses of this vaccination, as is still the practice today, and after my 3rd dose, I was so exhausted all the time. I oftentimes would get up to take care of my young children, and I literally felt like I was going to collapse. My legs would go weak. There were times that I was laying on the couch and I'd need to get up, and I was lightheaded, and my legs, they just felt heavy, like I could barely move them, and it was really a horrible experience for me. And during the study, of course, they asked me, how I was doing and stuff, and I told her, I'm just exhausted all the time, and I don't know why. And she was, acknowledged I had told her this, but kind of downplayed it a little bit. She didn't really ask me how much this was affecting my life, and of course I wasn't trying to be minded in the direction of blaming this vaccination, so I kind of thought it was something else. And she kind of said, well, this person who was conducting the study said, well, isn't that kind of normal for a young mother? And I was like, well, I've never been a young mother before, so I get, maybe it is normal. And I went to the doctor trying to figure out if there was something wrong with me, because it started to get worse. And I went and had my thyroid tested, and just everything that I could think of, tried to figure out what was wrong with me. At one point, it was mentioned that maybe I had fibromyalgia, even though I was never officially diagnosed with that. It just, they could not figure out what was wrong with me, and I was at a really horrible point where I was like, what do I do? I can't find help. There's seriously something wrong with me. I have no energy, and I just felt terrible all the time, like I couldn't even live my life. And I started looking into alternatives, as a lot of people do whenever they hit a dead end with their doctors. And I started learning about eating healthy and environmental impacts and stuff, and so I started making some life changes and eating healthier and doing more to detoxify my body. I was learning that the majority of our bodies are pretty toxic, and recently I started seeing a maximized living doctor. His name is Dr. Josephem Arvay'em, and he's here in North Glen, Colorado. And he's a part of a group of doctors that are nationwide. So they're, to my knowledge, in every state. I'm not sure if that's exactly true or not, but I know that they're all across the United States. And I started getting help from him, and he's a chiropractor, and they actually have a protocol to detoxify your body from vaccinations, because I'm not the first one, and probably not the last, to have been affected by this. And so I started doing this protocol, and I've been feeling way better. I mean, I'm getting my energy back. I'm happier. I feel like I can do more things, and I walked 2 miles with my kids to Walmart today, and I got, a little tired, like what would be normal, but I was just like impressed that I could walk that far and feel good. By the time I got home, I felt pretty good. And I'm in essence getting my life back, and I want to share that with other people. You know, I see that this Gardasil vaccination is having worse effect on girls that have been vaccinated with it. They're having seizures, they're having autoimmune diseases, and I really believe, from my own personal experience and having my nervous system worked on, that this vaccination attacks your nervous system. At least that has been my experience, because as my nervous system has improved by seeing Dr. Joe, who is a chiropractor, and they study the nervous system in more depth than, say, a regular doctor does. I've been feeling so much better, and I take products that these doctors have to help get the poison out of your body. That these immunizations truly have a lot of poison in them, and if you don't know a lot about what's in immunizations, you really ought to look into it, because there's just a lot of stuff in there that I personally believe, and a lot of people are waking up to this. They're not good for us. And so anyway, I'm putting up some information. If you need help detoxifying your body from Gardasil vaccination, or you have a child who's vaccine damaged, please contact one of these Maximize Living doctors through the website and the phone number that I'm going to put up. And I hope that this helps many people not to become injured by the vaccination if you haven't already taken this particular vaccination, or to help people whose lives have been ruined to get help. And I wish you the best. God bless you.